Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Trippy B, and this is going to be my first video. So this is going to be a story time channel, just a little preview here, and I'm going to talk a lot about just all of my really stupid stories that I don't condone anybody to do. It's kind of going to be like a Luna channel, you know. So anyway, let's get into the video. So today I was going to be talking about the time I got caught with weed at school, and this happened about a month and a half ago, and I got suspended for 5 days. And so yeah, we'll get right into it. So it was my normal day at school, and I was just walking into class or whatever, and this was second hour, and my friend usually brings his weed pen, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's the battery in the cartridge with like the weed oil in it. It gets you really, really blazed. And he was just like, "Hey, you want to take it to the bathroom really quick, and then bring it back?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So yeah, I go into the bathroom, and at my school there is like security guards or whatever, but they usually like never come in the bathroom. Only if something happened, if there's a fight or something. But usually they never come in the bathroom, so I didn't even expect this to happen. So I walked in the bathroom, nobody was in there, so I just went in the stall, chiefing up or whatever. And then before I left the stall, I flushed the toilet, and then I took one more rip. And as I was walking out the stall, I blew out the last bit of smoke, and the janitor's closet in the office just opened out of nowhere, and I was like confused, and it was a security guard, and the security guy was like, "Oh, what are you doing, young man?" I'm like, "Nothing." He's just like, "Well, since I have proof that there's smoke in the air now, I'm gonna have to search you." And I was like, "Crap." So I gave him the ooze pen, and he took me up to the office. And so they sat me down in the office, and they started asking me all these questions, like who I got it from and shit. And I told them this bullshit ass story. um I told him this bullshit ass story at first. So what it was just like, yeah, a white car like pulled up to school this morning, like behind the bushes, and he gave it to me. It was a totally bullshit story. And then they were trying to ask, like, if they could go through my phone and stuff to try to find messages, and I was like, no, no, I deleted them, and I was so nervous. And yeah, hopefully nobody finds this, because that's still the story I gave them. So hopefully they never find out. But they called my dad in, and my dad was really pissed off. My dad was just like, "Why are you smoking weed in school?" And he brought me home, sent my ass up to the room, had this whole ass conversation with me. And then like 2 hours later, he was just like, "Hey, you want some lunch?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he took me out to get hot dogs, and like and it was a Friday that I got caught. So when I went home, it was the whole weekend. And my dad, made me do a bunch of work on his car with him for free and stuff. It was kind of, it angered me a bit, but I kind of deserve it for being an idiot and getting caught at school. Um, so yeah, this is the end of the video, and I really don't condone using any drugs or substances whatsoever. So yeah, don't just take what I do and go do it yourselves, because what I do is pretty stupid. So yeah, this is Trippy B, and peace.